Looney Farm Guy here, and in this video we're going to look at three separate mods, three individual mods from the same modder. These three are from AgriDesignModding and Nathaël on Farming Simulator 25. These are all for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console, and I'm on a PS5 here on Zelenka to show these. So we have a cultivator, and it's a pack of two cultivators, and then we have two straw blowers. We have kind of interesting... something interesting going on with those. But first of all, so we have the EuroMark RD16HD and another straw blower, the TX27HD, and the Quivogne Maxiculteur 7. That's the one we're going to look at first. And we have two of them, and you might be wondering what's the difference between these two. They look identical. 100 horsepower, 3-meter working width, 9 miles per hour, and they do look very much similar, but there is one difference. Notice the orientation of the tines on this one, and then the orientation of the tines as compared to these wheels on this one. Yes, so what it is here is we have a front and a rear mounted unit. So let's just go ahead. And these are rated at, what did we say? Rated at 100 horsepower. So actually, we're going to take the little guy here. Now, as you see here, there are attachments on both sides. But we're just going to go grab these like this and take them out to the field and then test them out over here at my little test field. Eventually one day I will convert this area to more field, as I have a big proper test area for placeables now. But let's go ahead, let's drop that off. So this one's supposed to be mounted on the front, and if we drop that down and we drive forward, there we go. Very nice. Oh, nice animation on that. And oh, it's a little bit hard to turn. Oh yeah, definitely hard to turn. All right, what about workers? 3-meter working width. Okay, so let's lift that up. Do we have any? Oh yes, we can lift those wheels. That's about it. Let's hire a worker and see what he does. It could be this tractor because it's an all-wheel steering tractor. Sometimes this little tractor does kind of mess up how things work, just because, oh, it looks like it's, oh dear. That's not looking like it's liking that too much. Let's go grab this fellow. He's a little bit bigger. I'm wondering if the small tractors are too small. They don't have enough weight behind them to push those around. So, even though it says 100 horsepower, likely... Oh, look at, where is he going? All right. So he's not liking it at all. Let's go help him out here. It's like, okay, little buddy. Let's drop that off. We're gonna set you aside for a minute and hop into here. All right. Now, we're going to hire a worker just the same right here and see what he does. Oh yeah, okay. So, yeah, that little tractor was too light. It was not enough weight to actually maneuver around with that on the front. And so, what's the purpose of this? Well, if you have a seeder that's a 3-meter seeder or something like that, that's not a direct drill. This is a handy dandy little thing you can put on the front, and then you can basically cultivate in front of you, and that's, yes, cultivated state of ground. So that looks like that's working quite nicely. Let's just go ahead. Now, what about attaching it the other way around? Will it even attach the other way around? I see a link, a 3-point link there, and nope. So that seems to me that that's going to be an attacher for something else. So there we go. So as we lower that, that's meant to be running on the back, of course. Now, will these hook up together, or will they kind of interfere on each other? Yeah. Well, maybe this way. Nope. So they don't attach to each other. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's just the design, because they're... Alright. Maybe it's not meant to be used. The picture in the descriptions, the mod description, does not show anything being attached to that. So, I think my thought is that they're both the same unit. They just swapped around the orientation of the tines and the wheels, and you can kind of either configure it to go on the front or the back, which is odd that there's two different ones, but anyways, there it is. So yeah, it seems to work just fine with the larger tractor. So that is that. And then, so the next one we're going to look at is the straw blowers. Alright, so this is the EuroMark TX27HD. It's a straw blower. We'll find it under Animals and Straw Blowers. There it is, $21,000 to purchase. It does straw only. Good thing I got a straw bale. It says 2 bales. It looks like it's set up for a round bale, which is what I have. I have a bale, a base game, non-liftable. I don't have liftable bales and pallets mod on this game save. Let's go ahead and this is all manual. We have this, and then we can adjust the height of this, but we can't adjust the direction. It's kind of oh, we have fold. What does that do? Fold, unfold. Oh, there it is. So let's go ahead and throw a bale in there. See if I can get it in there. Usually I do liftable bales and I just hand bomb one in there, but no, that's actually not really the way it's supposed to go in, but is it recognizing it? There. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so we got it in there. Now, it should just recognize anywhere that takes straw, which would be, pretend that's a cow barn, and there we go. We are shredding the straw bale, and that's what bale shredders do. So now we're going to go ahead and just pop over here and look at the next one. It says, so there's of course the garbage truck going down the street causing noisiness. So this is the EuroMark RD16HD. Of course, these are all by AgriDesignModding. It says it's under Forge Mixer, but it's not under Forge Mixers. It's here, but it does. It is a forage mixer, which is confusing to me. Why is it under straw blowers? It's on the wrong category. We don't have a lot of options here. We have, yeah, wheels. That's it. So let's go ahead and attach this. At first I thought it's just like it's under straw blowers. It's an odd looking straw blower. Well, it's not a straw blower. It is actually a feed mixer. It's a TMR mixer, if you want to say. So here we got it. Did it say any capacities or anything? 16,000 liters. Okay, 16,000 liters. It says recommended 100 horsepower. Let's throw some bales in it. I don't have any silage bales, but we have some hay bales and straw bales here. So, just like any feed mixer, you put hay and straw and TMR, and it will. It should show you. There we go. It's already chewing it up. It's an interesting feed mixer though. Usually it has like those little things that are mixing it, but it's not doing any mixing. It's just there. I think I'm not going to make TMR. It's going to be too much. Usually it shows up too. It's not showing up as. Do I not have my field information on? No, it is. There we go. Yeah. Okay. It's only showing up here when I've... That's interesting. Usually feed mixers, you see what's in there when you drive close to them. This is not showing me anything until I actually hook it up. Is that something that's been changed in the game? That seems quite odd, because... Okay, so let's get base game forage. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's... So there's that. No, you see that? I get close to it. Look at that. Top left corner of my screen. It's showing me, hey, this is the mix ratio right there. And if I get in the tractor, I don't even have to, I shouldn't, yeah, see, it shows up right away. So this is base game feed mixer. It's showing me, I'm not even attached to it. It's showing me the mix ratio. And this one, as soon as I detach it, it disappears. So that's interesting. All right, what do we got for options? Tip side left, tip side right. Right and left, tip side. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Oh, there it is. Oh, we can open the back. Oh, that's interesting. Turn on mixing way. Okay, not that it really mattered. And oh, there's a little meter there. Shows us how much we got in there. We got 16,000 liters. Okay, let's see. Let's unload this thing. And there we go. Dumping out to the left. Unloads pretty quickly. Lights. Do we have signals? Yes. All right. So. Can we fill it up from here? Not let me fill it up at a buy point. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm not sure if that's intentional or does it only take bales? Come on. No. It's not accepting anything there. Alright, well, we're going to try one more thing. And I've already shown, obviously, that that it takes bales, right? So now we're going to see if I can dump. I'm going to grab a... Whoa. That's a very sharp corner. I'm going to grab a front bucket, and I'm going to see if I can dump loose product in there. Alright, so I got a bucket full of straw, and again, still no indication of if I'm putting enough mix or anything in there. Usually it will tell me, it's like, okay, I've put enough straw and the ratios. So this is... So yeah, I can put loose in there, but it's going to be very difficult to portion out the proper amount of each one to get this mix correct. So that's going to be very that's kind of, you know what? I'm going to call this a highly realistic mixing, because on the farm, if you're dumping in stuff, you keeping track of how much of each product you put in. You don't have a dial telling you, hey, this is you don't have a dial indicator lighting up saying you have so much straw, so much silage, so much hay in there. It is, you put in there and you have to know what you put in there. So I wonder if this is set up to be ultra realistic. It doesn't say that necessarily. It's interesting that there's no options. Yeah. It says there's machine that adapts to users' infrastructure, add numerous options to the trailer. I don't see any options that you can add. There's no options, actually. But, yeah. So, there you have it. There's the 3 separate mods. I'll put links to all 3 in description. This one's curious just because of how it acts as a feed mixer. It is quite curious. Yes. But there you have it. That's I'm going to name them off again. The EuroMark RD16HD, the EuroMark TX27HD, which is strictly a straw blower and nothing else, and then the 2 Maxiculteur. Where are we? There we go. Oh, they're way over there. I left them out in the field all by themselves. Poor little cultivators. There you go. And they're all on Farming Simulator 25. Thank you for watching. Till the next one. Bye for now.